Welcome to the GameRamble first look video for Gungrave G.O.R.E. My name is Darkcloud and I'm joined by
Nimbio, Mrs. Cloud.
This game is developed by Iggy Mob and published by Prime Matter. It's a stylish third-person action shooter.
Ooh, cool. I love shooters.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a long overdue first look at this. I believe it was released late last year.
Okay.
And it's out now on Game Pass. So apparently you play as Grave, a gunslinger of resurrection and badass anti-hero of your dreams.
Okay.
So you got new game, settings, history and exit. History, you can find out about the history of Gungrave. I know there were previous games in the series on PlayStation 2, I believe, but I have not played any of those, so might need to look into this a bit before going into the game for real, but for the purpose of this first look video, I think we can skip all of that. Okay, then in settings, we can adjust the difficulty. We've got normal, we've got easy, we've got hard, text language, subtitles, voice language, mafia voice, as well as camera sensitivity, vibration, and some controller settings for keyboard and mouse and controls. Video, we can set the motion blur, resolution, screen mode. There's also a cel shaded mode.
Cool.
And we've got some advanced settings over here: post-processing, visual effects quality, foliage, SSR, SSAO, ray tracing, everything. Okay, and then finally we've got audio. We can adjust the master, background music, sound effects, voice and cutscene volumes, as well as the radio voice. So let's get started with Gungrave G.O.R.E.
It's asking the difficulty again, so must be important.
Yeah, so easy is difficulty made for light enjoyment, normal is for players already familiar with action shooters, and hard is for players who enjoy a challenge.
My name is
Stick
Corpse,
to normal.
and it's been quite a while since I met Mika. We thought the seed was completely gone, but that wasn't true. Mika and I met after the battle against that scumbag Gonpo of Raven Clan. Unfortunately, I could not catch Gonpo, and I got a severe injury. That is when Mika, or as I call her, Boss, and I met. She saved my life. And that grim-looking guy, armed with a huge coffin and 2 guns, was next to her. And then there was the El Alcanel. This is the group that Boss leads to eradicate the seed. I had to join the team since I owe my life to Boss. Of course, there is also my personal grudge against the Raven Clan as well. So far, we tried our best to stop the spreading of the seed. Boss and I also found out that there was a seed refinery in Scumland. Scumland, or the island, is totally under Raven Clan's control. Raven Clan is a drug cartel ran by 4 bosses. They call themselves a corporate company, but we all know that they are the biggest drug cartel in the world. Yensen Boostmaster. He is one of the 4 bosses of the Raven Clan. There is an intel that he was spotted in Hong Kong. He is a cold-blooded scum that likes to kill people with his katana. But for some reason, he really wants to kill Grave. Big Wushen. She is called the Witch. And she is also one of the 4 Raven Clan bosses. They say that she sings the Song of Death, but I'm not too sure. These rumors are full of lies, so people believe what they want to believe. Taranti. That damn old man. He just seems like an old man on the outside. But he looks suspicious. And watch out for the old man's walking stick, too. And then there's Gonpo. I met Boss because of this guy. But, no thanks to him, my arm was injured. Although, sometimes, this arm comes in handy. Now Boss and that grim-looking guy Grave have head off to Scumland. They'll contact me soon. Until then, I'll have to keep an eye on the situation as well. You never know when they'll be needing my help.
Looks like I walked in the middle of an anime season.
Very much.
There's a lot of backstory there.
Yeah.
So, stage 1, Big Wall Infiltration.
Okay. Boss and I have identified that there is a seed refinery in Scumland that is responsible for the spread of seed. Grave, Boss, and the El Alcanel team are now infiltrating Big Wall, the gateway to Scumland, to find out the truth about the refinery. That scumbag Gampo, who infected my arm with seed, is probably there too.
It's quite a tongue twister, that LL Canal, by saying that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the big wall, stage 1. Apparently we'll be able to mow down tons of enemies in a gory ballet of bullets. And taking cover and retreating is not an option for Grave, so this is not a cover-based shooter.
Okay.
Going to be mixing stylish third-person shooting with close-range martial arts.
Very cool.
So that is coffin incoming.
It looks like it.
It's quite the entrance. Needs guns when you have that thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an entrance.
Ouch.
Oh. Okay, 2 down already.
Yeah. Surprised the rest didn't run. Okay, there we go.
Maybe they did.
I guess they're all dead. Okay, I was getting ready here for action, but very cinematic.
And pester the wall. You breach, clear, and take control of the area site.
Why does he seem like a vampire? Is it just a coffin? Okay, kick their ass. Got an achievement already. Let's go, start the journey.
You set an example now. You have to
Yeah,
live up
what
to the
is up
blend.
with that skull there in the top left? Okay, so shooting. Shoot at targets with automatic aim. 4 bullets will be fired each time you shoot, and that's with the right trigger. You've got a beat count that increases when your attack hits a target. When you stop attacking, the flame will die out and the beat count will reset. By keeping up the attack to achieve a higher beat count, receive more rewards after clearing a stage. There's also a bit of Devil May Cry thrown into the mix. Camera, I can control the right stick. Navigation, the arrow shows the direction to the next destination. You can also follow the glowing markers to the next destination. So that would be this skull then, is a compass. An auto target automatically aim and shoot at targets within the targeting area. Targets closer to the crosshair will be prioritized. Applies to both enemies and destructible objects. Okay, so that's it as far as controls are concerned. We just shoot.
Mafia gangs.
No cover, just shooting. Dodge, okay, so waiting for that. Use dodge to evade enemy attacks, that's with the left stick and the X button. And use dodge shot to evade enemy attacks and to shoot while dodging, so you just hold in the trigger while dodging. Do that.
I see he's so nimble with that massive coffin.
Yeah, you definitely feel his weight in the controls, I think. He's not the most agile protagonist. Enemies are quite resilient though. 14 beats. Lock on. Activate lock on mode to target enemies and lock on mode to only shoot at the locked on target. You do that by holding the left button. You can also change the lock on target with the right stick. Okay, let's try that.
Grave, the enemies are approaching.
So if you particularly hate some enemies, target them. This is a way to prioritize
Grave,
bigger
there are too many of them.
threats.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them.
After playing so many hide behind object games like Division and those games, my first reaction would be to try and hide behind stuff and duck and crouch and
No cover. His coffin is big enough to use as cover, but
as a
apparently
shield.
that's not an option. So, gun's also not the fastest shooting. I don't even fit through this door with this massive.
Great.
Okay, I have to
Watch
follow
out.
this hole.
Upper level.
Ah, they're up there. Feels a bit like those old arcade games with the enemies popping up. So shield will be protected from any attacks until the shield gauge is depleted. Shield will start to recover after you avoid taking damage for some time. If you take damage while the shield is down, you will lose HP. Lose HP without a shield, you'll die once you lose all your HP. Okay. Need to keep an eye on that shield. Further into the warehouse. Death Tornado. Swing Death Hauler in a circle to deflect enemy missiles or knock back enemies. Attacks coming from enemies with red markings can be deflected. Deflected missiles will fly back towards its source. It controls as you just press B while standing still. So there will be missiles coming my way. Right here. Let's do that.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Another one. Take that.
Rocket tennis.
Yeah. It's easy now, but I think in the heat of combat, you're gonna need to keep an eye on everything.
Once you've got 50 enemies shooting at you,
already...
this rocket's coming.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so easy.
There's a rocket. Yeah. I hope enemies can get caught in the crossfire. Come on, shoot, 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 and deflect. No. You up there. Okay.
Actually, you seem to be fairly bulletproof.
It's that shield of his. I think once that shield's depleted, so aim at the destructible things. Lots of explodey scenery. I'm fairly conservative with the graphical settings. I haven't cranked everything up to the maximum, so the game can probably look a bit better than this on the right hardware. I'll tweak that later when playing. Triggered another cutscene. At least these guns have got unlimited ammo. Spider tank. That sounds like a boss.
I don't like the sound of spiders ever in game.
Funeral Strike. The skill Funeral Strike lets you swing Death Hauler around to attack nearby enemies. Use Funeral Strike to relentlessly attack, break enemy shields, or repel projectiles. So that's basically tapping the B button 3 times. Let's try that. Who wants to experience Funeral Strike? There we go. No more shields for you. I got shot to bloody bits. Okay. There's a skull taking me. Very Metal Compass that. R.I.P. Raging Immortal Punisher. Execute stunned enemies with RIP. Executing an enemy with RIP will partially recover your shield. Basically press down on the left trigger while standing next to a stunned enemy. Art Score. You can earn Art Score by using executions, demolition shots, and skills acquired from the lab, excluding Storm Barrage. Achieved Art Score will be reflected on the rewards you receive after clearing a stage. It's a very arcadey game, but still some depth to it. Yeah, there's an execution right there. Stand back, I want to execute him. There we go. Not for sensitive viewers.
No, it's just quite bloody.
Yeah, very over the top there. Nobody's going to mistake this for realism. Still, if you are not a fan of violence, this is probably not going to be the game for you.
Great! They're coming from all sides!
All sides. I'm waiting for the melee kick in as well. But I guess this counts as melee.
Looks very impressive, I must say.
I'm expecting even more maying, but I'm feeling outnumbered currently. My shield is not looking so healthy,
No shield, bro.
and my character is not very interested in running very fast. Having hitters.
It's more about accuracy than running and dodging.
Yeah. Well, let's say you can replenish your shield by executing enemies, but that's a bit tricky in the middle of combat. Is that someone back there?
Look how the music ramps up with the more action-packed scenes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's very dynamic music. Don't know if I stopped him in time for the spider tank shenanigans. So do you think there's going to be any puzzle solving in this game, or is it just going to be straight up shooting and mayhem?
That is a good question. Looks like a very shooting mayhem type game.
I'm used to a more nimble character with stuff like Devil May Cry, but I guess it makes sense that this one controls a bit more sluggish, seeing how loaded with weapons and things he is. So,
If you carry around a coffin like that, you will not be able to move around quickly.
no. Death Spear. You can use Death Spear while jumping, dodging, and moving when Cerberus is charged. Death Spear can destroy shielded enemies, and you can charge while jumping, moving, and dodging. You can charge up to 4 stages, and it can shoot up to 4 bullets. You can shoot 1 bullet while jumping and dodging. So controls, hold the right trigger, then release. Full auto, the player will be able to continuously shoot in a target while pressing down to shoot. Full auto mode can be switched on and off. Death Spear cannot be used when full auto mode is active. Okay, so Death Spear. Switch between it to this. Okay,
Aggressive.
hold right trigger and release.
They have shields!
Let's have shields like that as well. And you can retain with my shield.
So vicious. Ah, there it is. Death Spear.
Yeah. So you have to hold it in for a bit to release.
24 beats.
Nice. This enemy is really exploding to little chunks.
Yeah.
Straight through that one. Take that. Okay, you you escaped your fate through cutscene. Here comes the tank.
You need to stop him!
Stop him.
Grave, watch out! Raven Clan forces!
You know what? Just pulverize my way through these. Okay.
So when shooting's too slow.
Yeah, there's too many of them to get at hunt once with the gun, so just wade into them with a coffin. You can use Death to grab enemies. Note that some enemies cannot be grabbed. A grabbed enemy can use as a shield. A shield will start to recover after you avoid taking damage for some time while grabbing an enemy. So shooting, right trigger during grab, throw right button during grab. So right button to grab an enemy. Okay, let's chasing. Chase a target and charge into groups of enemies that chase target and enemies get damaged. Hold the right button. That sounds fun. Come here. I want to... No, this one. There we go. Need to... That's the case, I guess.
Watch out!
Okay.
With the angle there.
Yeah, I'm playing with a controller, so it might be easier with keyboard and mouse depending on your preferences. I'm just used to these types of third-person games played with a controller, especially the ones that are console ports. Which I believe this one is. Maybe I should wait for my shield to recharge a bit. Need to master the art of grabbing enemies still. Okay, there we go. Grab Rip. You can fire Death Hook at stunned enemies and execute them with Rip. Executing an enemy will partially recover your shield. However, this only works against enemies that can be grabbed.
Okay.
Chasing Rip. You can fire Death Hook and use Chasing to execute stunned enemies with Rip. Also recover your shield. So hold the right button against the stunned enemy or right button against stunned enemies that cannot be grabbed. Okay. It's no more intricate. They throw so many of these enemies at me at a time that it's tricky to
Remember all the different...
Okay, let's see this one. There we go. There's a race now. Someone behind me. Yeah. Throw an enemy at an enemy, literally. Oh, this one's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hectic.
Okay, you can take your friend. Oh, there's another one. No. Guess I should grab you. range for that one. Shield's not looking good. Let's just finish this guy off. Would have liked to throw one of his friends at him, but too chaotic. Oh, rocket launcher right in front of me. No, you're coming with me as a shield.
You're carrying him around now.
Yeah. Throw him at his friend. Ah, missed. Yeah, then I'll just grab you instead. Just, yeah. Oh, he's one of those that can't be grabbed. Okay.
Nice!
Just
That's
die.
the way you do it!
Okay. I'm getting there.
I'm sure. I mean, there's so many intricacies and different moves and stuff to remember.
Yeah, let's just follow my skull where he's leading me to that tank. Curious to see how the later levels are going to look. If it's all just going to be these. Whoa, these guys are big. No,
Ooh, you don't want those guys to get close
No.
to you.
take that. Okay.
Ah,
I'm also not using my dodge as much as I should. Demolition shots are ultimate skills that consume demolition points. You'll partially recover HP when using demolition shots depending on how many demolition points were consumed. So left trigger plus Y, B, A, or X. Okay, and whenever your attack hits a target, demolition gauge fills up. Once the gauge gets completely filled, you gain 1 demolition point.
cool.
So I don't seem to have any currently. Let's try one.
Ah,
What do these guys have? Is that shock clods? Okay. That. It will be my shield. And throw another chainsaw. What is that?
yeah. Okay, don't come close.
No. Mayhem.
It's really weird to not be able to do much running and jumping.
Yeah, I feel so limited in my movement. I want to dash up to enemies and jump in there and do all kinds of
Yeah,
Devil May Cry moves.
yeah, exactly.
So it's a bit of an adjustment to have such limited speed and mobility, but maybe it can change. I don't know. Anyone that's familiar with the series will probably know better than me. Burst mode. Rapid fires a volley of bullets towards a target. During burst mode, players can rotate the camera, but they won't be able to move. In full auto mode, you can activate burst mode by pressing down to shoot while staying still for 1 second. So 4 times right trigger while standing still, and hold right trigger after initiating the skills, and then move the camera. Okay. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it down. Rotate the camera. Okay, so he just goes into this bullet shooting frenzy.
Really, ricocheting is not a, a thing in this.
So he would have died from my own friendly fire. Okay. Okay, execute you, grab you. You need to,
You execute some people to get your shield back up.
yeah.
It's hard to get that close to them and not be shot to pieces.
Yeah, no, it's not looking good. Okay, let's just maybe chill around the corner here.
That also helps to recover your shield, it seems.
Yeah, that's it. It's not about taking cover, but sometimes,
Desperate times.
yeah,
Desperate measure.
until I get the hang of the game, it might be a bit of cheesing it a bit like that. Okay, what is this factory anyway?
Don't know how.
Come here. Just using a shield also helps because it reduces the damage to me.
Ah! Things explode.
Yeah, it's a very destructible environment.
That's hectic.
Yeah, we're probably getting close to that.
Watch out for rockets!
I see it. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well done.
Getting better. Haven't seen any extras or secrets yet, but I guess it's still very much tutorial areas.
Great!
Back here.
Watch out! Upper level!
Maybe shoot the yellow drum as well.
Oh, I can't deflect while holding a human shield. You come with me. Okay. Oh, is he ungrabbable? Okay. Never mind. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
More of them up there.
Another. I don't like explosions. Yeah. Okay.
He's like shielded behind that. I don't think I'm gonna get him from this angle. Oh. And where is this guy? Come here. Come with me.
Looking around the corner.
Come here.
Oh, they're coming from all directions.
Yeah.
What to know where to aim and what to do.
Yeah. Oh, there's another chainsaw one thing. You want to go one-on-one melee. Let's see.
The shield broke. Execute.
Yeah,
Yeah, that helped a bit.
a little bit. Let's get some more shield throwing here. Where is this guy? There. Okay. Really gonna need to work on my dodging and my beats.
That's the way you do it!
Well, it feels a little clunky, but I guess it's gonna become more intuitive the more you get used to the movement and speed of the game. I think they really expect you to string together your moves more fluidly. So, boss battle. Powerful bosses are waiting for you. Bosses might have different combat patterns. You need to adapt to their attacking method in order to defeat them. I think this might be where the first look video ends, depending on how vicious this boss is and how long it takes to beat it. I have a feeling we're going to be facing that spider tank right now.
Too late, man, too late.
Pity that guy got away. Okay, that is
Hey.
a very big tank that looks very fast.
It moves slowly though.
You think so?
We're too late!
Ah, it doesn't look very
Phoenix
slow.
alive!
You'll have to dodge behind things now.
Yeah.
Can't really melee attack it with your coffin this time.
No, I'm trying to use my... It's got drones as well. That's not cool.
Okay, those you might need to hit.
Oh, there goes my cover.
Cool. It shoots out your cover.
Well, this means you have to finish this fight very quickly. Oh, that's a lot of missiles.
Ah?
Straight to the face. Oh, what is that? Okay, I can stagger you as well. That was a lot of damage. Yeah. I don't know which of these attacks I can maybe deflect. I think these drones are a big nuisance that need to be taken out first.
Like 2 of its legs are burning.
It's still not
Or claws. Or...
going down without a fight.
Getting there.
Move. Oh, I guess those ones I can maybe deflect. these? Oh no, touch right into those bullets. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hang out behind that container for a bit, but it's just, oh, that's one of those things. I get rid of these before they go to cover again. And offer my shield. So they really don't want you to hide behind cover in this game.
I mean, they give you the cover.
Drones are really a nuisance.
Very much.
No. Oh, my shield is completely gone.
Mad now, Adil.
Yeah.
You're not looking good.
No, not at all.
You can do this.
This cover is gonna be
It's
gone.
Got this.
Let's see if we can.
Keep this. Ow.
Something to master this. Whoa. This camera as well. No, this is not gonna end well.
This is okay.
No, that's where it ends.
Oh.
Well, I came close for my first try. Gonna need a bit more practice with the controls and get the hang of this, but yeah.
I like how they allow you to change the difficulty if you don't get to beat the boss on
Yeah,
normal.
it's slightly insulting to see where you restart from. The checkpoint is right in front of the boss. That's not too bad. Yeah, this is Gungrave G.O.R.E. It's out now on PC, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. So if you're a fan of the series or you just like these types of stylish third-person shooters, you might enjoy this one.
Very cool.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.